He has so many credit cards linked up to his account. So I'm trying the credit cards and they're all declining. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I go into his wallet, y'all. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Darneliuss K, and I'm here with another video. Today, I'm doing a high story time. So y'all about to get high with me, and I'm about to tell the story time of the worst dates ever. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is where all the big booty hoes with the bullet hoes comes, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if this isn't your first time on my channel, welcome back. So, this date happened like last year. It was a Thursday. Me and my homegirl, we were like, oh, let's go out. I know it was a Thursday because I had class that day, and I think I was like really stressed with school. So I was like, let's just go out, have us a nice little drink or whatever. So we went out, we chilling at the bar, just doing our little do. And this girl walks up. She's a cute girl. She got a nice little shape. She had on like a pink wig, and she was like real cute in the face. So she's like walking up to where we were at the bar. But as she got closer, I could see her wig was kind of like lifting, and I just kind of wanted to.
I felt the need to tug on her wig. I did not try to pull it off. I did not want to pull it off. I just wanted to shift it a little bit.
Cute girl though, cute girl. So her and this dude that's like kind of like next to her, they're walking up to the bar. So as they come to the bar, the girl turns to me, she's like, oh, what you drinking? I was like, I'm just drinking a little Hennessy with a little OJ. That's my drink. If you have not tried Hennessy and OJ, it'll change your life. And she's like, you got a boyfriend? And I was like, no. She was like, oh, my homeboy want to talk to you. I was like, well, I'm a grown ass man. If your homeboy want to talk to me, he needs to approach me like a grown ass man, because that's so childish. Like, why would you even do that? That should have been like a red flag right there. Like, the fact that he didn't approach me, he tried to have his homegirl come and approach me. I should have took that as a sign. She looked at him, she's like, oh, you heard what he said? And he was like, dang, you ain't have to do me like that. I was just trying to make sure you ain't had no man or whatever. And I'm just like, even if I did have a man, that's none of your business. Like, you still should have came and like said what's up or whatever. So he's like, all right, cool, can I buy you a drink? I'm like, if you buy me a drink, you gotta buy my homegirl a drink. If a guy cannot afford you and your friends drinks, you should want to converse with him at all. Like, I don't care how many friends you got, 11 of them in the back. He got about all 11 drinks, like, period. Yeah, I brought my homegirl a drink or whatever. So we're just like vibing the whole night. He's just buying drinks, buying shots. And I'm living for it. I can tell by the way he was dressed that he was older, but I can tell that he had money. I'm getting ready to go because I'm like, I have to get my haircut in the morning. My haircut appointment's at 11. And it's like probably like 2 o'clock in the morning right now. So I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go. He's walking us outside, me and my homegirl. My homegirl and his homegirl was getting a little, he was driving an Audi truck. I don't know what type of Audi. I don't know anything about cars. Like, the fact that I didn't even know that was a rental, I don't know anything about cars. But I was like, oh, he got money. He was like, can I get your number? I want to take you out. At the time, I was dealing with someone, but we were kind of like rocky, and I didn't really know where we stood. So I was just like, I don't really go out on dates. So let me go ahead and just, see what it's about. It's like, I'm 24. I need to go ahead and, start dating because I'm getting old. So the next morning, I'm a little sober now. He texts me, he's like, good morning, I really enjoyed the night with you, and I really want to take you out or whatever. So I'm like, I was like, I don't even know who this is. Who's this texting my phone? I go, get up, go get my hair cut. So then the number FaceTimes me, and I'm just like, who the hell is this unknowingly FaceTiming me? So I answer the phone, and it was the boy from the night. So he's like, oh, you're not gonna text me back? First of all, sweetie, if you don't pay nan bill over here. Number two, if I don't want to text you back, I can do that. You know why? Because I'm grown. So after he said that, I was like, excuse me? And he was like, oh, my bad. I was just kind of wondering why you wanted to text me back. So I was like, that's a better response than what the fuck you just said. He's like, oh, when do you want to go out? I'm like, we can go out either tonight or tomorrow. He was like, my brother's having a dinner party on Saturday. Do you want to go to that? And I'm just like, your family's going to be there? I don't think I want to meet your family on day 3 of knowing you. I don't even know if you're going to make it past today. So I don't really want to go meet your family tomorrow. So I was like, no, we could probably do something tonight. So he was like, what time? I'm like, around like, 8:30, little late night creep. So throughout the day, he's like texting my phone. I'm not responding because I'm with my friends. Like, At this time, me and my friends were trying to make a YouTube channel. As you can see, that didn't fall through. And I had to Beyonce them hoes. I had to become Beyonce of the crew and make my own channel. So I wasn't answering the phone for him because it's just like, at this point, I'm just overwhelmed because the guy who I was talking to, who I was taking seriously, who was a fuck nigga, he started reaching out to me and, you know, telling me all these like sweet little nothings, apologizing for what he did. I'm second guessing going on a date because it's just like, my nigga just came back into my life. My nigga apologized. Like, I don't want to go on a date. I'm still going on a date. I'm still going on a date. After ignoring him, like all his phone calls, text messages, I finally call him back. I'm just like, yo, my bad. I was with my homegirl. She was going through some things. And, you know, I was just talking to her. He was like, all right, that's cool. Send me your address. I'm about to be on the way. So I had him pick me up like down the street from my house. Had I drove my own car, all of this would have been avoided. But I don't know why I didn't drive my own car. He came, he picked me up. He smelled so good, y'all. Like you wanna go to this bar? I'm like, yeah, we can go to this bar. He asked me, like, what's your like top favorite song? It had to be out of 1 in a Million by Aaliyah or Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. You know, we just getting to know each other. I guess he's like a regular at this bar because the bartenders know him or whatever. So we sit down at the bar. The karaoke is a Bluetooth thing. So he hooks up his phone and he plays 1 in a Million by Aaliyah and then Can We Talk? So I'm just like, oh, that was like really sweet. The date was going so good. Oh my. The date was going so good, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. Like, he asked me what I want to drink. I was like, anything with Hennessy. So he got me a Hennessy and Red Bull. And he had a Hennessy and Red Bull. And then we took like 2 shots apiece of Henny. Y'all, I can drink Henny all day and just like be good. So the fact that I wasn't drunk, it was blowing me. We getting to know each other. I asked him what he did, and he was like, he's an insurance person. In South Florida, if you do insurance, you do fraud. So we already know what that meant. So, you know, conversation just stayed going. So then he was like, oh, you want to go to this hookah bar? So I'm like, all right, cool. He's a little drunk. But I can tell by the way he was kind of like driving that he was a little drunk off the little Henny things. But I'm like, good. Like, I'm good. Once we get to the hookah lounge, there was like a little line. So he goes up to the security guard at the door and he's like, yo, I'll give you $100 right now if you let me in the line. The security guard is like, yo, it's only like a 5-minute wait. Like, you can just wait in line. He's like, nah, I don't want to wait in the line. I'll pay you $200 right now if you let me cut through the line. So I'm like, yo, like, he said it's a 5-minute wait. Like, we don't really have to pay him $200. He's like, you want to wait, babe? I was like, babe. But I was like, yeah, sure, we can wait. It wasn't even like a 5-minute wait. It was more like a 30-second wait. Because as soon as we got to the end of the line, they were like moving everybody in. And I don't really do hookah. I only do hookah for show. Honestly, I'm thinking we about to share the hookah. He got me a hookah and he got him a hookah. And then he got like 2 shots of Henny. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna do this whole hookah by myself and I have 2 shots in front of me with a drink. Cause then he added a drink to the shots. So he just giving the girl just like cash. I'm looking at him like he just put like wads of cash. I'm like, oh. He got money. Oh my gosh, he got money. It's this group of girls that sit next to me. They're like real cute. I can tell they're like young or whatever. So I'm over there like, you know, vibing with them. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm drunk now because already we had like a drink at the bar, 2 shots over there. Now we're having another drink and two more shots. Like, and then I'm doing this hookah. Of course, I'm fucked up. We're here like, oh, let me teach y'all how to pimp a nigga. Like, this nigga got money. He's spending everything. He doing all this. And like, they just laughing and carrying on. Like, shout out to you girls. I think I ended up following them on Instagram and Twitter. But it was lit. It was lit. So next to us, to my right, it was like 4 or 5 guys, and it was like 3 girls. They only had 1 hookah. So the dude I'm with offers to buy the girls their own hookahs. He gets them a hookah, and we're all just enjoying the night. Like, the night is just going like so good, you know, we're vibing or whatever. My life, they fuck around, get killed. You fuck around, you fuck around, you fuck around, get smoked. Got these feelings on board, we don't fuck around, no. Then all of a sudden, the hookah bar closes. As we're leaving the hookah bar, I'm calling him Travis. Travis yelling like, oh, these fuck niggas broke. These niggas broke. These niggas ain't got no money. I came here, I brought they girls, they hookahs and they drinks. Like, tell them I bought a bar out. And I'm just like, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. And he's like walking up behind the girls that was sitting next to us and the guys they were with. So he's like hollering, he's like, oh, y'all fuck niggas bro. Like just going off, and I'm just walking towards the car. I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on. So I'm like, you know, Trav, just like chill, you know, just let's just go. Like let's just go. So he get in the car, he pulls off in front of the girls, because the girls parked over here, the boys parked over here. So he pulls in front of the girls, hops out of the car, and he's like, let these niggas know they broke, this, that, and the third. And then he starts walking towards the guys. And all I'm thinking is, bitch, if he starts fighting these boys, I am not helping him. I am not helping you, my love. I am going to take your car and I'm going to drive myself home once they start to jump you. It's 5 of them. I don't know you. I don't know what they got on them. Bitch, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Y'all, so while I'm on a date with this boy, he dead ass trying to fight out in the parking lot. And I'm sitting in the car because I ain't got time. That's just not my team. That's just not tripping right now. He dead ass. This is why I don't go with niggas that flex, because it's like you gotta prove a point. You don't have to prove a point with me, because I got my own money, I got my own check. I don't need that nigga to show me or tell me like you got it. Like if you got it, you got it, and that's just how I feel. Like I don't know, I don't even know where they at. They were trying to fight. I ain't got time. That's just not my. This is not my style. First and last date. So they finally get him to calm down. We're in the car. He zooms out of the parking lot. So I'm like, oh my god, this boy is drunk. So then he calls his dad, and he's like, Daddy, these niggas dropped me, Daddy.
And it's like, what's up? I respect y'all. I buy everybody drinks. I do everything for everything. Why disrespect? Bitch, I'm not sweet. Y'all know I'm not sweet. Bitch, stop playing with me.
I ain't even gonna cap. When I'm in some trouble, like if I'm getting ready to fight or some shit about to go down, my dad is like the first person I call. I'm not calling my daddy crying about it. I'm like, Dad, like I need you right now. He gonna be like, where you at? And he gonna come. I remember in high school, there was an instant where these boys were about to jump me. So I called my dad. I was like, Dad, these niggas trying to jump me. These niggas trying to jump me. And then he was like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at school. So my daddy came to the school. Mind you, I'm on the cart. I'm telling y'all a whole different story, my bad. But I'm on the cart, like the security guards had them grabbed us before we could fight or whatever. So I'm on the cart. So before I even got to the office, they on the walkie-talkie said, we have an angry parent up here saying his son was about to get jumped and we need to locate that student. My daddy was like, where the fuck my son at? I was like, oh my God. I looked at the security guard, I said, that's my daddy. My dad got to the school before I even got to the office. Like that was crazy. Shout out to my dad. So I understood why he called his daddy or whatever. So he called his dad.
No way. Daddy, like you really bother me, dog. Daddy, you really bother me. Tell my old brother, listen, brother, we Jamaican. Listen, that Jamaican stuff go out the window. Who you talking to, dog? Who you think you playing with, man?
His dad was like, you drunk? You drunk? Drunk don't have nothing to do with respect, daddy.
They say, go on. You drunk?
Daddy, listen. Drunk don't have nothing to do with respect. Drunk don't have nothing to do with respect. Nothing.
Go on.
We pull out of the parking lot because we had drove to some gas station. So we pull out of the gas station parking lot. And no lie, y'all, this man is going like 100 miles per hour on 95. I was scared. I really thought I was gonna die. Shout out to JC, because JC had me. We drive to this liquor store. So we're at the liquor store, he zooms in, and then all of a sudden, people just start attacking the car. Like, everybody just started walking up to the car, and I'm just like, thank you. And then they're like, oh, Travis. I'm like, oh, they're not here for me, they're here for him. Okay. And I'm like on my phone, like when we pull up. So all of a sudden, my door just slings open. And then this lady who's missing like her front tooth, she's like, who is this? And I'm like, bitch, if you don't close my damn door, like what the hell is wrong with you? The boy Travis, he's like, oh, that's my baby, that's my little baby. So I'm like, bitch, I am not your baby. Like, stop saying baby, like I'm none of that. Like, chill out. I really put these shades on. I just realized I really put these shades on like mid story, but whatever. She was like, oh, I'm his auntie, and then his cousins come out of the peanut gallery. I'm surprised I didn't even meet his mama. So his whole family just come, they surf around the car. It's like, yeah, we don't play by him. We'll play by him. We'll fight him. I'm like, nice to know. Can you guys close my door because like you guys smell, and I'm trying to sober up because I want to go home. But I just end up just like chilling, talking to them or whatever. We kind of like look to the side. There's these girls, they're like backing up their car. So as they're backing up their car, there's this taxi that's coming in. So as they're backing up, they hit the taxi and they tried to drive off. But the taxi, he was a Haitian man. So he got us, if y'all Haitian men, they do not play by their taxis. He got out of the car, he ran up to the car. He's like, not gonna do it. Like, hey, you hit my car, you hit my car. They rolled the window down and they maced the man. Like, man, when I tell y'all, everybody hopped in their cars and they cleared that parking lot. Like, the boy Travis had them hop in the car and clear the parking lot. So we driving. This boy is now driving like 120 miles per hour on 95.
Me a chick, bitch, I'm ballin' out. I just fucked up me a chick, bitch, I'm ballin' out. I just fucked up me a chick, bitch, I'm ballin' out. I just fucked up me a chick, bitch, I'm ballin' out. I just fucked up me a chick, I just fucked up me.
Y'all, I am about to piss on myself. Like, I am terrified. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Why didn't I just tell this man to take me home? I don't know, because we're going south. So now we're like in Miami. He's driving so fast. When he gets off on the exit and trying to turn into this gas station, we literally almost flipped over and hit the gas station. Like, it was so crazy. But we end up hitting a curve, which bust the tire. And then we end up rolling into like, it was another gas station next to it, but that gas station was closed. We were in a Shell gas station, which was open. We hit that curve, and then he rode the car to the other gas station. Please, dear Lord, if you love me, like you say you love me, you will make sure I will get home safe. And you will make sure that I will never see this boy again, and I will never, ever, ever, ever go on another date. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. That's all that's going through my head. So everybody that was in front of the liquor store came to the gas station, but they were at the Shell gas station while we were at the other gas station. So he's like, damn, the tire blew. So we're like looking at the tire. So I'm like, you know, you got a spare, do you have a spare in the trunk? That's, when I tell y'all that's the only thing I know how to do about cars, I know how to change the tire. So the fact that I know how to change the tire, I was excited to change the tire. Yo, do you have a spare in the trunk? Like, I can, you know, whip that thing out. He was like, that's what we got insurance for. Like, these insurance people about to come in, they about to change the tire. So I'm like, cool, whatever works with you. So he called them, they came, and the man was like, do you guys have a spare? I was like, no, we don't have a spare. So then the man was like, oh, well, you know, you guys are gonna have to call, I guess, the people who he rented the car from, and they're gonna have to get your car towed. So as we're sitting over there, everybody that's at the other gas station that was at the liquor store comes to the gas station we're at. So they're all in the gas station. This is his family. They're giving him shots of whatever they drinking. He's smoking whatever they smoking. And they trying to offer it to me. And I have class. I don't just take from anybody, okay? No, I don't know y'all. My mama raised me with class. I guess the insurance people call him to like, they're trying to get his location. They're like partying. So he's like, I can't hear what you're saying. Talk to my boyfriend. So he hands me the phone. I'm not this man. Like, why does he keep saying that? Why? Why? If you're watching this video, why did you keep saying I was your man? Stop saying that. So I get on the phone with the girl. The first thing I say is, ma'am, that is not my boyfriend. I am on a horrible, horrible date, and I just want to get home. Can y'all please send somebody to change the tire? So she's cracking up laughing. I guess she was like stationed in Orlando or something. She's like, where you guys at or whatever. I was like, girl, I don't even know where we at. Like, I just want to go home. I was like, do you know where the office is? Is a strip club down in Miami. And we were in front of the office. She was like, no, the smart bitch that I am. I was like, let me Google the office and I can get the address and then I can just tell her we're at the gas station literally right across the street. So I did that. So she's like, okay, so you told your people are gonna come and they're gonna tow your car. I was like, all right, cool. And then she was like, I hope you really get home safe and just don't go out with the guy again. So when his cousins left, we're sitting like on the outside of the truck, you know, when the truck's like, the trunk opens. So I'm sitting there like on my phone, my legs open. So this dude decides to come between my legs and tries to kiss me.
Whoa, what the hell is you doing?
Oh my God.
We ain't never did that before. Why you thought today was the day to do that shit? Fist bump. Ooh.
All right, bro. All right. Hey, man. You're out of your fucking mind. So I pushed him. I was like, excuse you. He was like, oh, come on, you know, I just want a little kiss or whatever. I was like, I'm really not in the mood. He was like, yeah, this has been a real bad date, but you know, I'll make it up to you on the next one. Sure you will. You're gonna make it up on the next date. You are.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
You're a dreamer. You dream a lot in your sleep.
No, not really. I know.
Yes, you do.
No, I
yes,
don't.
you do.
So then he gets in the car and he literally passes out. Like, when I tell y'all this man was knocked out. Like, I was like slapping him in the face, like pulling his dreads, and like he was just like knocked out. Before he fell asleep, he gave me the password to his phone because the tow truck people come, just tell them this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, cool. So, okay, you know, he's knocked out, so I'm going through his phone. I see pictures of people's IDs, socials. He was definitely a scammer. Insurance my ass. So the tow truck people come. Y'all. The tow truck people came. The tow truck people came. The man said, where you trying to go? I was like, we going to Miami International Airport. So he was like, oh, I can't tow the car there because this truck is too big. I was like, well, the people sent you, didn't they? So you should have known that the truck was too big. So a number calls his phone, the boy's phone. I answered, and then I guess whoever was the representative for that tow truck company, I was like, hello? She's like, hey, where are you trying to go? I was at Miami International Airport. She's like, yeah, we can't tow our truck in there. So you're gonna have to find someone else, and hangs up the phone. And as she hangs up the phone, the tow truck man drives away. So I'm like, bitch, I need to get home. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning right now at this point, y'all. Why am I still here? Why didn't I catch an Uber earlier? Because I wasn't the smart bitch that I was in that moment. So I don't even know. I can't even tell y'all. Like, at this point, I'm being the smart bitch that I am. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm about to just get me an Uber. So I'm on his phone because I'm like, I'm not paying for the Uber because I'm in Miami. To my house, it's going to be a good $60. So I'm like, I'm not paying for this Uber. He's going to pay for it. So I'm on his phone. He has so many credit cards linked up to his account. So I'm trying the credit cards and they're all declining. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I go into his wallet, y'all. I did not rob him. I deserved that money. He had $200 in cash left in his wallet. And I'm so mad because I'm like checking his pockets. This is how drunk and knocked out this man was. I'm checking his pockets to see if he had any more cash, and he didn't have any more cash. I'm like, dang, he only had the $200. I was like thinking of all the money he was giving the bartender because he was giving her like $20, $50 tips at the hookah lounge. So I'm like, dang, all that money he could have had in his pocket and that could have went to me. Like, oh, I'm so mad. So I took the $200 out of his wallet. I called me an Uber. The Uber was $40. I was like, that's fine, keep the change. I did the kind courtesy of calling his cousin and saying, hey, the tow truck people aren't coming. Your cousin's knocked out in the car. I don't want to leave him. Yeah, I'm going home. Thank God, by the time she pulled up, my Uber pulled up too. Like, she's like, slapping him in the face, she threw a little water. I was like, well, damn, is he dead? Did I kill him? And he starts to wake up, but bitch, I had no hot in my Uber by that time. I got home at 6:30 in the morning. Y'all, I'm never going on a date ever again. Mind y'all, this man blew up my phone for 3 weeks straight. Texting, calling, like apologizing, like I want to see you again. Like, I'm so sorry about our date. I'm so sorry about everything that happened. He was like, just let me know you're alive. Why didn't I block him? Because I'm a dumbass bitch. It just is what it is. It's hereditary. I made sure I blocked him from my Instagram, so that bitch can't even look me up on Instagram. You know, once somebody's blocked on Instagram, like, you cannot find them. But yeah, that's my story time, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I just wanted to give a shout out to all of my subscribers. I have like 225 subscribers right now. And that may not seem like a lot, but I already told y'all, we going up from here. Like, I have 225 subscribers. I only have 3 videos. So I feel like we're doing really good. Like, I'm happy. Make sure y'all go out and tell y'all friends, y'all cousins, y'all baby mamas, you know, tell them all. Just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to make yourself feel good inside. Share it so you care. Be good, be safe, and not get out my face.